He's an extension of the coach on the floor. He just orchestrates the offense.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the channel. We got the association channel, NBA 2K13.
Just an incredible player.
I'll do some videos for you guys. Let you guys know that I do play the game. I do enjoy the game. We got Steve Nash back at the U.S. Airways Center for the first time this season. But he's a Laker. But hey, that's okay. He's always going to be home. This is always going to be home for him. You know, he traded in his orange and gold, orange and purple for the purple and gold, or purple and yellow, however you look at it. You know, hey, I love Steve. So, you know, if he has a chance to get the hardware before his career ends, you know, I'm all for it. But so we have you know, we have a classic matchup here. We have a rivalry game, fighting for position. We're about less than 10 games out from All-Star break. Oh, what can Brown do for you? Right there. What can Brown do for you right there? You know? That's what's going down. So we got some of their players, they got some of our players. You know, it's a rivalry. It's a rivalry. It's definitely been going on. So our starting lineup, if you already haven't noticed, we have Gortat, Shannon Brown, Michael Beasley, Chris Bosh. That's how you see it, Chris Bosh, and Marcus Camby. Early in the season, the Miami Heat, the computer made a nice little offer that we couldn't refuse. Rashard Lewis, Chris Bosh for Gortat and Scola. At the time, Scola and Gortat really weren't getting the job done, so it was definitely a no-brainer on that one. That's the one thing about this association is I noticed the computer likes to make a lot of trade offers, and some of them really don't make any sense. So I have to like refrain every time that they want to make offers, because otherwise I wouldn't even have, you know, hell, Goran Dragic. I think they wanted Goran Dragic. You know, it just would be a totally different team. I just wanted to make enough, make a trade to address my needs, and but losing Gortat, though, we had to kind of go through the whole, you know, we needed a big man other than Bosh, you know, down in the center, because, you know, we got Dwight Howard in the league. We need to, you know, have an answer for him. The one thing about Marcus Camby, though, if I have to say, is that he's got some nice little D, but he gets tired fast, as you can see. He's always got the little gauge. He's gonna live with that Gatorade emblem. Shannon Brown, boom! What can Brown do for you? What can Brown do for you, huh? Yeah. So we were on a little backslide. Now we're on a little you know, a little hot streak right here. We're fighting for that position. Boris Diaw coming through for us, but he missed it. Yeah, that would be the one complaint that I have right now, as far as in the association logic. It's just the computer likes to make some silly trades, and they like to trade way too often. There's way too many trades that go on. And then the headliners too is you know, everyone's disgruntled. You know, everyone wants to leave out of their, you know, off their team, or is always bickering with their team. So, you know, I'd like to see the headliners, if that's something that can be changed. I'd like to see the headliners, you know, show more, you know, like injuries. At least talk about injuries. Not many injuries in this league so far. I mean, not this league, this season so far. You know, I'd like to see more headlines, more. Ooh, Boris Diaw hitting it at the half. But yeah, I would like to see, you know, some actual injuries, or, you know, something else silly. You know, so-and-so drug rehab, or what have you. You know, something else to kind of make it seem a little more realistic. Ooh, ooh, the feed from Okor. I'll show you kind of on some of the other videos. I'll show you kind of where they are stat-wise, because I think Goran Dragic is trying to go out, you know, trying to make a shot at the All-Star game. The people that are trying to get some All-Star votes: Dragic, Chris Bosh, and Beasles, Michael Beasley. I call him Beasles, you know.
Yeah, when he gets on a roll, it's pretty much over. He can get into that zone where
it's been a nice little
using that speed and the size and the footwork
nice little
anywhere he wants on the court.
Association so far. I'm really enjoying the game. Again, despite all the flaws. You know, that's why I made the series. It's like, man, you know, a nice patch, like a real patch. You know, like if you know if they just, you know, if they really want to just help people out with the gameplay, you know, that could definitely bring this game home for me. I mean, again, despite all the flaws and whatnot, you know, it's okay. And I think maybe the lack of defense, for the sake of realism, isn't really affecting me, because you know the Phoenix Suns really aren't a defensive lockdown team. Ooh, you know who that is. What can Brown do for you? What can he do for you? You know, the Suns aren't really a lockdown D, so that's why it's still fun for me to play this game. You know, somebody that would have, you know, just a defensive team. I can't really think off the top of my head right now who's defensive this year, but you know, they probably would have a hard time accepting, you know, all the offense and whatnot. So
16 seconds left to play in the first half.
And I'll make a video to show you guys, like, you know, who's on my roster right now. Like I said, there was so many trades or what have you. I can't remember exactly who's on the squad at this particular time, because these are pre-recorded. I already had them, already had the footage. So we're at halftime here. Tight game here. If you think these association videos are either too long or too short, let me know. Leave a message down in the comments.
When he knew he was special at basketball, and he said he scored 60 points in a game back when he was 6 years old.
See, right? Yeah, I know, right there. I thought that was. I thought I put it in Shannon Fry, but then I realized that it was Marcus Camby. You know, ooh. Yeah, having Howard on the over here on the West now. We had, you know, we've been fishing for new centers. You know, we got Okor, Camby, and Nazir Mohammed. So, you know, we wanted to have some kind of a presence since after that trade we got rid of Gortat.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound, maybe a little too aggressive.
You know, we're just fighting. We're just fighting right now. We're just fighting for position here in the West. It's actually, you know,
so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots. And the Lakers making a change here. Nash is checked in, and the second free throw, good. Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping.
Yeah, we're running with the play art only because I had to go in there and switch up some new plays and whatnot, and I'm not completely familiar with all of them. So, ooh, Boris Diaw. I always like Boris Diaw on the Suns. That's why
probably the best center in
you know,
the league.
I actually made a play for him. So,
you do whatever it takes to get him.
but I had to turn down some of these
Howard's had his problems. He had the back
some of
issue
these
last
trades.
year. All the controversy as he tried to get out of Orlando, but in the end, this guy is a monster, the best defensive player in the NBA, and really right in his prime.
Bezos, my man Bezos.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most
Hey,
of
he's a nice piece right there. I mean,
well, not the best
you know,
statistic for him. I mean, his
kind
performance
of happy with that
very
pickup.
low numbers.
Glad he's on the Suns. Hope you know, hope he continues that off into the real.
Get your teammates a little mad at you. Antoine Jameson's checked in for Darius Morris. Nash kicks to Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Howard.
I think I found a way to.
I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
Ooh, Brown. Yeah, see, Brown's trying to come through. I think I found a way to play some defense that's kind of game makes the game respectable. Ooh, uncontainable.
The Suns with the uncontainable game award for the offensive stretch they put together. They came out at halftime on a mission and seized control of the game by putting together that big scoring run. If they can keep it going, they'll walk out with a W.
Great, thanks, Doris.
Nice little controllable lead right now. If we could just, you know, run down the clock at 4:52. You know, you can just walk away. Let these guys go back to, you know, Tinseltown with their tails between their legs. Michael Bosch. Chris Bosch. Thinking of Beasley.
And it's Dragic into the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Gasol. He dishes it to Howard. Howard draws the double, and that one's good. Howard's got 9.
Hey, he's been doing that to us all day. And when we played a game down there in Tinseltown. Bezos. That's all I got to say.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
And the Suns here with a different look. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Bosch. Lewis comes in for Michael Beasley.
Yeah, so the settings for the game, the difficulties out of the box, I just changed it to simulation after the All-Star break. I'm going to turn it up. Just wanted to kind of definitely get a feel for default settings out of the box. I find that the simulation setting is actually somewhat pretty, you know, decent as far as in their decision making. It's better than default. I can tell it's better than default. There's a lot of adjustments on defense that I think that can actually help with some of the fine tuning of the defense. It doesn't. I think the biggest thing is you still can't really count on is that you know, help whenever somebody gets beat. You know, they kind of just watch the guy go to the basket.
The first free throw is good, and the Lakers making a change here. Jameson's checked in, and both free throws good for Johnson. They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important.
Yeah, they creep it up on us. I mean, it's a pretty good game.
Nash outside. Jameson. Nash. He's guarded by Johnson. And yes,
oh, Stevie. Stevie coming back in here.
Both squads saving their energy for the offensive end of the floor because they definitely aren't doing anything.
We have 5-minute quarters. If you haven't already noticed that. I think I would like to have turned it up to like at least 8, you know, to kind of get more of a realistic score.
And the Suns
Man, Lewis. I would have liked to have turned it up to 8, but it's been so long since I actually look at that gorilla coming in there. It's been so long since I played a season, you know, because the games just haven't been playable for me. That I wanted to kind of ease back into it. That's why I'm on the five setting. I'm in the 5-minute settings. Chris Bosh. So as I maybe next season or something, maybe we might turn it up, the minutes, because I'm definitely enjoying it. I just at least I have to get through this first season. That's the big thing. I just have to get through the first season.
The second chance bucket is good. And so it's the Lakers with it.
And I'll show you guys all my association settings and standings, where we are. But it's the first one, so just kind of bear with me. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna, commentate this, or if I'm gonna commentate them. Ooh, got blocks.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth.
Stevie.
Good job in the low post.
That's grace over power, guys. With that finger roll, gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
Off his leg, and they're saying he kicked the ball.
As you can see, this is older footage. We still got Mike Brown as a coach. So yeah, this is going down. It's going down. That was another thing. I kind of wish there was a way. I mean, I understand why they don't do it, because you kind of create your own reality in your association. But I wish somehow you could interject, some of the real time, trades and all that stuff into your franchise, even though it's already started. Now, even with the NBA today, like if I was to start a new association today, once you start that, and you're pretty much locked in. At least that's what I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they make it so that the only trades that happen are what happens in real life. Hey, that's been my money play with Bosh right there. I think I might try a couple association games with like that. Just where I'm not playing every game. I'm just kind of like, chiming in every now and then. And I want to see how, how statistically, how it matches up to what I'm doing, as a playing the game, as opposed to, just playing day to day. But then, even then, I don't think it really, I'm not sure. So I'm not really sure if I'm speaking on this properly. But as you can see, we're going to lock this game up here. Increase our positioning in the Pacific. So let me know what you guys think, man. Less talk, more action. Less video, more video, whatever. Just leave that stuff in the comments.